Music is fucking dead. Nothing today is good. Nothing! And if you think otherwise, then you are high on mad crack. Because that is the only way you can enjoy anything of today, is if you are stoned out of your fucking mind. Which would, you know, as a straight edge follower, I'm disappointed in all of you. You know, you fill your mind with these toxins and sorry, no, I'm going off on a CM Punk rant. What? I'm going off on a CM Punk. That was gay. I'm gonna firstly admit that was gay. Downright gay of me. But yeah, for example, this Miley Cyrus bitch. You know, what I would do to her that isn't sexual, she would be gone. Like that. I can't even... The things I would do to her that don't involve anal. Cut, stab, bang, smash. Sigh, I'm angry. Music bad. Nostalgia goggles on. Damn it. You know, I consider myself pretty lucky with this one hand. I mean, there are a lot of things in life which I'm limited from doing, like, you know, riding a bike for one. I mean, because I have, like, because my other hand is shorter than my other hand, my arm, I should say. You know, my center of gravity, my balance is, like, off, so I can't balance with shit. So that rules out bikes. It also means I can't do a lot of two-handed activities, like, you know, anything in, you know, shop and shit like that, building shit, you know. Thankfully, I have no interest in that. You know, because, God forbid, I actually grew up with an interest in, like, you know, wanting to, you know, build or be handy on anything. Because I'm not one of those people, thankfully. I'm all tech, and tech requires 1.5 hands, which I have. And gaming, which is, you know, weirdly enough, you would think gaming with 1.5 hands is, you know, impossible for someone like me. And 99% of the time it's not, because really, I use my left hand for, you know, because I'm a Sony fanboy, I use the D-pad and the analog stick with my left hand. The only time it really ever disadvantages me is with, you know, stuff where you need to continually have access to L1 and L2. But most of the time, thankfully, it's on the right side, so I'm all good there. And then there are occasionally games that come out which I can't play due to my hand, which I hate, because, okay, there's the Wii, for example. You know, shit that just requires the waggle Wiimote, penis-y, dildo-y looking thing. If it just requires that, I'm fine. A friend of mine has it. I've been over his place, we've played Wii Sports. It's good fun. But, anything that requires that other little joysticky thing in the other hand, you know, I'm fucked there. I can't strap that shit to my arm and be active with it. No, it doesn't work. Guitar Hero, surprisingly enough, I couldn't believe this either, because I can actually play Guitar Hero. I'm fucking stoked with that. I play it on lefty flip. I use my, you know, other hand to do the strumming and my normal hand to do all the buttons and shit. So thankfully I'm pretty good there. But I have an interest in another game that's coming out soon. DJ Hero. And, you know, that's kind of out of my league. Because I thought to myself, you know, this would be pretty good because my dad was a DJ before he became a trucker. You know, he used to do clubs and shit back in the 70s. And plus, you know, that old game on the PS2, DJ Decks and Effects. I liked that. I was addicted to that. And DJ Hero comes along because I'm a fan of the hero and, you know, rock band genre of music simulation with an instrument. But I look at the gameplay of it, and unless I play on easy, which would suck because what the fuck is the point of playing on easy with a game like DJ Hero where you see what they're actually doing? They're moving the little record board thing around, the record around and switching around switches and shit. It'll take a fucking miracle for me to do anything like that. And it sucks. Because that game actually looks really good. It has some, what I've heard of it, like this music-wise, it sounds pretty fucking sweet. But thanks to me being born with one hand, I'm likely never going to get to play it. I'm sad now. I'm going to go eat ice cream and get more fat. Well, we all know it's my gimmick to give up shit. You know, not intentionally, of course. Most of the time it's, you know, actually, who the fuck am I kidding? I do give up most of my shit. And for a while now, I've been keeping a list of everything I've given up on. So let's go through that list now. We've got the Rated Y2J movie. I was originally for shits and giggles going to dub a movie with Rated Y2J related shit. I believe the movie was Kung Pao, which would, interestingly enough, be an already dubbed movie. But anyway, WWE Choose Your Own Adventure. That little thing I had in the video games board, I believe, where, you know, it sort of revolved around you being a new guy, and basically, if anyone remembers that, you'll remember it. And, the original Rated Y2J podcast, which, you know, enough said, is one that you probably didn't know about. The Peanut, Billy and Jesse Show. That was going to be another podcast with myself and GameCube Master, aka GCM. There was quite a few problems with that. Problem number one, time zones. GCM isn't on often, and when he is, you know, he's like not really able to record, which is problem number one. Number two is, you know, despite the fact that I'm quite talkative at the moment, and it sounds like I'm quite talkative, he just envelops my personality and shits it out. Because he's much more funny, has a better and more understandable and clear accent, and, you know, I'm quiet. I'm in the corner, I'm like, yeah. And it was just awkward, because we tried doing like a test of it, and I was just a silent motherfucker. So yeah, that went right out the window. What else? Captain Obvious. My Rated Y2J account, which now you all know my evil secret that I am secretly Captain Obvious. The Captain Obvious account on Rated Y2J. Although it wasn't really that much of a surprise for a lot of you. A joke account I made on the PWB. Edgar Allan Poe. Some of you may have seen it. I doubt most of you have. But it was just an account that rhymed in all of his posts. Every post he made was like poetry. And I sort of like slowly but surely came up with less and less shit to say, and that sort of faded out. The EWR game I made, that whatchamacallit, that one where, you know, people in Rated Y2J shows the match results and shit. Orton pose a day. It was this blog I was going to make, where every day I'd have the Orton pose of the day. That really went nowhere because I didn't think it would go anywhere, so yeah, that just died.